Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Alma. So, we have a lot of ploughing to make our way through. So, I've decided something that I don't think I've ever really used are the big buds. So, what I want to go and do is go lease one because, especially, they're over 1,000 horsepower, and with them being over 1,000 horsepower, we can get the massive plough. This needs to come back as well, so it'd probably be worth doing that. And on our way back with this, I will show you. Is that our field here that we own? Yeah, it is. Let's just see if we can bob through here. I think we're gonna get. That was close. I have taken the trees down on this bit of a corner here, so we can plough through straight through here to extend our farmland a bit, and also make the fields a lot easier to work. And then, if I continue down to where our ploughman is, you can see here that we've taken out that bit of an island there. So that's going to be what we're going to try and plough out. Well, and we'll make our way into one of the little fields. So this is the one I want to go for. We'll upgrade the engine. I think wheels definitely go for twin to give us the most grip when pulling, because we're pulling quite a big plough here. Let's go. Why not? Let's put all these on. And a windscreen wiper, £600, well, dollars. Let's put that on. So we're going to lease that for 22,000. And then if we go down to plows, see, we could go for one of these. MetLife, really, really easy. And what working with are they 26-meter working width, huge working width. But, and obviously that we own one of them, which is 6 meters, but we can do another 4 meters. So we're almost doubling size with this one. So we're going to lease this. And this is going to be, I should have gone for that one. That's how I normally like them. Anyways, right. Let's now go and find this. This is huge. Right, we'll get there. We'll take it down. I don't think it's 27 miles an hour, so it's not too slow, which is good. We'll give this a go. I've never used the big buds. Oh, slight problem. Complete change of plan, because the big buds we cannot we can't pull we can't pull a plough with them pretty much. So to keep the cost down, we could go for one of these. We could go for that, which I may go. Let's have a look at this. See what this is like. I think this is one of Hispano's converts, I think. 517, so that would be no good. It's at 501 if we were to go with that. Just trying to think, shall we give that a go? Or do we spend a little bit more money and use the John Deere 9RX, which we can, because you've got to, I'm now certain we should be able to use this. Attach your back 3-point. Crawler choice 3, so we're going to have to up that to 628,000 just to be able to pull this plough. Right, just one last check. Right, let's get this. Or do we go? So I've always said I wouldn't mind using one of these. And this is all ready. And then if we went like that, US, don't need that. Don't need real GPS. Tracks are standard. I think let's lease that now. 25, well, just shy of 26,000. Let's hope that this goes on. This attaches onto the back. And once this is, we will then make our way off ploughing, which it shouldn't be too bad using this to plough. Well, using this plough, I should say, with it being 10 metre working width. So, but we'll see. If it was any shorter than that, like our 6 metre one, I wouldn't want to do too much with it. So this is probably a bit backwards. I've gone past where I want to be to come to here, but I just want to get this bit ploughed out first, and then we can forget about it and leave our worker here. It's so sensitive, the steering in this. But right, let's get something like there maybe. Let's press Y, drop it down. Just don't want to make too much, don't take too much of the field out. And I think that is about perfect. So let's lift that up again. Look at that for a turning circle. Awesome. And then if we drop that down again like so, the biggest problem is to remember the back, because if that's not in the field, it will plough it'll plough what we don't want out. So let's do that. Let's spin round again. Definitely want to be spinning left-handed every time. And then it means we should hopefully just be able to go up and then down. Ooh. Let's drop that down now like so. Straighten it up if we can. Just got all that. All right, we'll do one downturn here, and then we'll go start ploughing one of our own fields. Well, I don't know about you lot, but I don't think that was too bad, doing that with a 10-metre plough. I certainly wouldn't want to use anything smaller, that is for sure. But we'll take this to the biggest field that we have, and we'll let the worker carry on ploughing in there, whilst we will then get in the John Deere, and we'll come level this out with the disc harrows, so that we're making a nice seedbed for us as and when we come to drill. Which I don't know what crops we're going to do this year. We'll definitely do some corn. Come on, let's pull through that and lift up. We'll definitely do some corn, because we need to make sure that, considering we've got the dryer, that we keep the dryer going at all times. Yeah, it's just whatever else we do. So he is almost done in there. He shouldn't be too much further from being complete, which is good. And like I said, this big field we extended for this season, I think it would have been. That's the field that I want this big boy in. It makes the most amount of sense, because he should be able to cover the most amount of ground. And what's nice is he's not getting caught, the furrows aren't getting caught up in those tracks, because if you see the 3-point linkage, it sticks well out the back. But right, let's up to here. It's so sensitive with its steering though. Let's just make sure we are not on create field, which is good. So let's put you into here. AI worker, go. Now let's have a look at, we've got all that timber to sell. Do we? I think let's go take this back to the yard. We'll go get the flatbed trailer, and we'll go sell all of our timber, just to make sure that we have enough money to keep this, keep the fent and the plough going. And is this production? I never checked. Is that the trigger there for it? Oh, no, here. Is this active? Activate? No. So we need to get that activate. So we may do a few loads. I'll do a bit of driving now, I would think, because we've got some corn to get down into here anyways. So we'll fill up with corn, bring that down, and then we can sell all the planks. So let's see how much we're going to make here. So we'll take the straps off and just drive through at some pace. £400,000. That environmental score has helped us out massively there. Oh dear. Well, what I may look to do is just to get some of our bills down. If we go to the hire purchase, we owe. So what do we? Let's go that. Let's settle early. Yeah, let's get that paid off. We'll get that paid off as well. To be fair, we could possibly, should we just pay everything off on the hire purchase? And that one, like so. And then let's have a look at our loan. We've only got 82,000 left to do. So let's special redemption. Let's 82,933. Make special repayment. We are completely debt free. 158,321 in the bank, and we have no debt whatsoever, which is absolutely amazing. But right, we're going to go take a jerry can to our tractor that is run out of fuel in the field. So we'll just drop a diesel in it, and then we can finish that last bit of ploughing and then get it back to the yard to fill it up properly. So we've got 50 litres in this tank just to get us going. So if we drop this down now, finish this last little bit. And since taking, I can't remember whether I said or not, because with my voice being how it is for so long, it's doing my head in. But I took the tracks off, obviously, as you can see, off the back, and it's been ploughing absolutely fine now. So that was the pure cause of it. So with the crawler tracks on, it ploughs terribly and it gets caught, but without them, and you just have your wheels, brilliant. But let's get to the diesel tank quickly before we do run out again, because we're burning through diesel, and I wonder how badly it's affecting our environmental score, so we'll have a look at that. There is always something packed in the way, isn't there? So let's just jump into here, get this out of the road. And what have we got in there? Fertiliser all in there. But right, let's pull this round the back like that. Let's now pull this one on to make sure that we don't run out of diesel. So to there. 2,200 litres. Right, and whilst that's filling, first off, let's just make sure. So we have two. Now that's annoying, that edge has all been missed, but that's fine. That's ploughed, so that's ready. So we've got 3 and 5 to do. I don't know what all these missed bits are. Unless it's where when I ploughed the tram lines out, maybe. But we'll set this worker on to field 3. So I know it's a big field, but one of the workers did it last time, so we'll set him onto field 3. He can then go on that one, and then whichever one finishes first, we can then get into that field there and be done. But as soon as this field here is done, then I want to look to move on. Right. So you into there, go. And now, yeah, it doesn't look as bad now. It's a huge working width, is that? That's brilliant. It should be a lot quicker for him now he's on these longer stretches. But right, let's have a look. Well, let's have a look at the calendar first. What can we plant? Because we currently have canola in the ground. And that's it. So we need to get some wheat in. So what I may do is what's our drill like? Let's just enter into here. Do we need to disc it before we... Yes, we are going to have to. So let's find... Got too many vehicles. find this, and we'll go, because we haven't done much work in this field, we'll go get a nice seed bed in here, and then hopefully, if there is time, we can get it to drilled this episode. If not, we'll just have to do it in the next, which is no harm. We do need to get new soil samples because we've added some more land into these fields now. And there we go, there is one field now ready for drilling. So we'll have to just have a think about what we're going to put into these fields, but we'll do that in the next episode. So this will need to go on the other field down over there, which I forget what number it is. 32. This will have to go to 32, and that can continue to work up the ploughing to make a nice seed bed ready for us to go in with the drill. And how is, whilst we're here, let's just have a look at how the ploughman getting on. So he shouldn't take too much time over here. He's only really just started. And on this one, no idea what he's doing, but he's got a fair chunk of it done, which is good. Right, I think if we get back to this tractor, because off camera I'll continue to move this to the next field. I think I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you've liked and enjoyed the video, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye for now.